Hello and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. I know, it's been maybe months since I posted a speed build. Life got a hold, I got really busy, but it's okay. We are back and we have a little bit of a different build for you today. This is actually a old build that I have done. This I made a few years ago on my laptop. I went on my laptop a little while ago and was like, let me look at my old builds. Maybe we'll like redo them. And I moved them to this computer and I remodeled it. So that's what this is. I made a little bit of expansion, gave it a little porch, a little add-on, and then I gave it a whole color scheme and I actually furnished it. It wasn't furnished to begin with. So I did all of that. I also had a really nice backyard and like changed the front. Honestly, like it wasn't a bad house to begin with. It was just rough, just a little rough around the edges. But it was based on, I had like not a floor plan. I had a reference photo that I built off of. And so for little builder me in like 2020, wow, that was weird to say 2020, not 2020. Wow, that was weird. But for little me in like 2020, maybe even 2019, this was a really good build. This was a really good build for me. Like this is when I started actually putting effort into what I was building and like actually effort into like my game aside from gameplay. Because at that point I had only done gameplay. I never did building, and I only built for my Sims, and it was more of a I just made a house that was big enough for them kind of thing. Like I didn't do that much building. I usually took something out the gallery and altered it for my needs. That's basically what my extent of building was. So this is kind of like my first attempt at building, but it really turned out cute. And we, like I said, we landscaped it. I didn't do any landscaping ever until recently. So we're moving on up. We're moving on up in our landscaping game. But it's really cute and it's on the gallery if you like the look of it. So enough about the build though. Are you really here to like hear me talk about the build? I don't know. Are you? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to hear me talk about the build or like just my life? So yesterday was Wednesday the 8th. It was Wednesday the 8th yesterday. I was streaming on my Twitch and I got off. I was on for about an extra 45 minutes yesterday. So I was like just getting off. I took off my headphones to hearing someone pounding on my bedroom door. And now my apartment is railroad style. And I think at one point there used to be 2 apartments and not one. Like it's a big long apartment. We have 3 bedrooms and like a living room and a kitchen. But I think at one point it was like split and like it was a 2-bedroom on each side sort of thing. Or like, I don't know how it works. But we have a front door on our bedroom and a front door in our kitchen. We have a dresser in front of the bedroom door because we don't want to use that one, and it's not like a safety thing, like there's a fire escape right out that window, it's fine. But there's just someone pounding on it and I'm like, what's going on? It's like the second I take off my headphones and I'm like, what's going on? And then I open the door from my office into husband's office and was gonna tell him, be like, hey, someone's pounding on our front door, go tell them to stop. Like that's not the door we use. And I opened the door, and mind you, I'm wearing pajamas. I don't often like put on real clothes to stream. Like I was wearing like these tiny little pajama shorts because it's so hot that I would never go out in public in. And so I opened the door and there's husband with the door open, like the front door into our kitchen. And there's a firefighter just standing in my kitchen. And I panicked. Had major panic moment and like closed the door and ran away. Then there's just like, please stop pounding on the other door. Please, please. Eventually they stopped pounding on the door because like they realized it was our other door. But I was just sitting here like, what is going on? I don't know what's happening. Why is there a fireman in my house? And then I'm like, DMing husband on Discord and I'm like, is it safe to leave? I'm not wearing real pants. And he was like, yeah, you can come out. And I go out and I was like, why was there a fireman in our house? And apparently there was a gas leak in my building that didn't get taken care of until like 5 o'clock yesterday. It had been going on all day. And before you ask, it did not go unnoticed. However, I had been smelling gas all day, but like very, very lightly. And I have a tendency to smell gas, even if there's not gas. I guess I'm just really sensitive to the smell. So I was just like, it's just my nose being weird. I have a tendency to smell gas when there's no gas, and other people have confirmed there's no gas smell. So I was just like, it's just my nose being weird. Like it wasn't that strong. It wasn't bad. But then as soon as I took off my headphones and like there was the pounding, I was like, I have a killer headache. So like it makes sense. And then apparently they found whoever's left their stove on all day long, and they were shouting from like the police officers, the firemen, being like, it's the same one. So apparently this is a reoccurring thing in my building, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. And then they left and didn't even tell us what if they had fixed it or anything. And like they brought 2 full fire trucks blocking the road. Both sides of my street were blocked off because apparently someone outside had smelled it and called the fire department about it, because none of us called the fire department because none of us realized what was going on, and they thought there was like a gas main break or something in the street, so they blocked off the street with 2 fire trucks and everything, and it just was someone left their stove on. Just someone left their stove on. That was it. So that was my yesterday. I went through a full-on like anxiety attack because they had mentioned, they're like, oh, this is bad, like be prepared to like leave. Be prepared to leave. And so I was like running around trying to like grab stuff for my cat, because like we have a go bag. We used to live in California, so we have like a bag if we need to evacuate, do things like that, like some clothes, snacks, flashlights, like things that you might need if you have to evacuate your home for a little while. But we don't have anything since we've gotten a cat. We haven't added anything because we haven't thought of it. So I was like running around being like, what would the cat need? What would the cat need? So I was like grabbing some food and some treats and his leash. I like put him in his harness because I was like, it takes a long time to get him in his harness, and I'm not gonna fight with him, and he needs to have it if we leave the apartment because he hates his carrier so much. So like the only way I'm getting him out of here is with his harness and his leash, which he also hates, but less so than being in his carrier. It was just a whole thing. I had a whole panic attack about it, but it's fine. It's fine. They didn't tell us it was fine though. They just left, and they took their fire trucks with them, and I was like, so a little bit of confirmation would have been nice. But enough about my life. Let's go back to the build. So you can see here, this ended up being I think it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It was like a 1.5 bath. Like there's a half bath downstairs and then a full bath upstairs. It might have been a 2 full bath. I don't remember. But as for like parents and like a little toddler, the toddler room turned out really, really cute. I mean, like green themed, like green. It's so cute. And like it's very eco lifestyle. I have to use a lot of the eco lifestyle items because it has like the nice, really like pale sage green color, and it's just adorable. I think that room turned out so cute, especially with like the odd shape. But it worked out well. It worked out really well. It's really cute. I didn't intend to go with like a black and white theme throughout the entire interior. It just kind of happened because I used black and red on the exterior, and then I just continued to do black and red. But that is the whole build. Let's go into the game and I'll give you a little bit of a tour. So here is the build. Isn't it really cute? It's called the Newcrest Family Home, and like I said, it is on my gallery, which is linked down below. It is a 2-bed, 2-bathroom house, and it's just under 50,000 simoleons, so it's not unattainable. But I think it turned out really cute. The landscaping looks really, really nice. And then going inside, we have this nice little living area. It's definitely a small house, and it's kind of expensive for a small house. Like this could have probably easily been a starter home. I tool modded that, so I don't know why it's floating. It's just bugged right now, apparently. So we do have this half bath here with a little dining room, dining space, and then a very big kitchen. Like this is kind of the heart of the home for here today. And I think this looks really nice. Like it's a very stunning, like it's very pretty kitchen, and it's not super cluttered. I've had a tendency to over clutter my builds, so I'm trying to not do that. So very minimal clutter, nice and clean look. Coffee bar over here as well. So we have this nice landing here with another bathroom. This is the full bath. There is no tub, but you can just have a stinky toddler. Just have a stinky toddler. There was no space for a tub. And then this is the master bedroom. It's quite small. It is very small, but you have everything you need. A bed, side tables, and a dresser with a mirror. Like that's really all you need. Here is the toddler's bedroom. Like I said, it's like that really pale kind of sage green and blue, and I think it's just adorable. It's just so cute. And then in the backyard, we have a little bit of a patio, and we have an above ground pool with a patio with a little deck right here, and it's just adorable. I need to do more above ground pools. So we have a little swing set, and I think this is just an adorable little house for your Sims. And again, it's on my gallery if you would like to download it. I hope you enjoyed this Speed Build Sunday and my terrifying story from yesterday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!